Here's a quick explanation of how the prototype website works at the moment. So here you can see it. Now this intro box here contains a few links. There's going to be a how to use this site video and an option for people to tell us how they're using virtual reality or augmented reality. Haven't done those yet. At the moment they're just going to pop up as empty dialog boxes. These two are the important ones, so edit graduate attributes and edit the XR taxonomy. I'll click on that one first and you'll see that there we go. It's the familiar list there. Just put the headings in to each of these items and haven't put any content in yet, apart from this first one. Just so this, if I click on edit, you'll see. So some info, high-level info about what a behavior developer is, what kind of activities that is. So not too much, just a paragraph or two, and then it will be a link to the full information, which will be on another page. Going down to tags, you can see that it is linked through these tags to the graduate attribute elements, which we'll see in a second. Okay, so it's not linked to researcher. I haven't added in all of the graduate attribute tags yet. We can add them in by typing in there, add, and then they're available for all of these entries. So that's got the list of the activities, the attributes, similar kind of thing. So title for the graduate attributes, some information, haven't done that yet, need a little bit of an explanation about what abstract concrete means, for example, and then there's some tags. So if you go to edit, go down. Now Graham has created these three classifications, hand, head and heart, for distinguishing the different graduate attributes, for putting them in classifications. You'll see that on the front page of the website in a minute. I've also got an option in here so that you can select Warwick, Monash, so whether this is applicable to Warwick or Monash or both. Haven't done anything with that yet, so we'll talk about that later. Okay, so let's go back to the home page now. So remember those, over on the right here, there is going to be a place to put a full explanation of simulations, of pedagogy, VR technologies in there. Haven't done that yet. But the three main things we've got then are the heart, head, and hand. So beliefs, values, and motivations, knowledge, analysis, and judgment, and doing, making, and practicing. So for each one of these, remember the graduate attributes were classified into these sections. So this is automatically building this list of options from the taxonomy, from the graduate attributes page. These items are on the graduate attributes page, and the program that's running in the web page is building this list. It's building a second list there for knowledge, judgment, and analysis, and a third list there for doing, making, and practicing. When you click on one of the information buttons next to one of these items, it comes up with the information about the item. It's taking that from that glossary page for graduate attributes. Okay. So if not, I haven't connected up many of these, but experimenter graduate attribute, there is, I know, one of the taxonomy items that has experimenter set as a tag. So if I select experimenter, it's going to tell us the items in the taxonomy that are so VR or AR types of activities that can help with that graduate attribute. There we go. So the search results pops up. We can see selected is experimenter, and the recommended activity there is behavior developer, If I click on the information button next to it, we get some information. No information in there yet. There'll be a paragraph or two explaining what behavior developer means and a link to the full information. So I can pop that down, go and select different items. We haven't actually got much information in there other than these top level names for different attributes and the list of XR activities. So jobs to do now are to have a look at this, see how it fits, and populate it with some data, which means filling in the graduate attributes and the taxonomy items and tagging the taxonomy items so that they show which graduate attributes they match.